Hello, my name is Avo. I'm from Estonia. I'm an entrepreneur and open to new possibilities. Always looking around how to improve myself, my future, how to leverage my time usage, and how to take benefit of good offers that are around us. And of course, I've been working with people for over 20 years, so I like to share good ideas with others because I remember once in 2002 I get an idea that there is an opportunity for me to leave the paid job and do something that gives you much more opportunities to grow, earn, build your business, and do it with other people. And that has been a journey that I would not change to anything else. Sorry. Today, because not everybody of us maybe has enough resources or sorry again, or tools that you can become successful overnight, let's say like that. That usually doesn't happen. It's something that you have to understand, you have to learn, you have to grow, you have to build. And here is something that I would like to share with you now. It was just about I guess yesterday. I was driving around and I was driving past to the small waterfall Keilajoa, and of course I always turn in, walk around. It's a nice place. And what does this mean? It's a place where water falls 24/7, and somebody built a power station there, hydro power station, more than 100 years ago, which means they are earning electricity, free income every day, doing nothing. And basically the world is split like in two. Some people, they are buy stuff, and some people, they are produce stuff, they are selling stuff. Which one lives better? Mostly those who have something to sell. Or if we take even deeper look, there are like two categories in the world. One is the ones who produce stuff, like who produce gold, silver, titanium, iron, whatever that everybody else around the industry is using to make the world around us. The ones who are producing, they are usually rich families, very big companies, already 100+ years. They are guaranteed forever. They will continue like that for the next 100 years, 200 years, and so. But the rest of us, we have to take what they have produced, make something, innovate something, and then compete with hundreds and thousands other peoples and companies around us. And this is where the challenge starts. Much more competition, much tougher, to be successful. But in the old school world, for us to become the big miner of a gold or something like that, fundamental, that will guarantee your life, doesn't happen anymore. This time is over a long time ago, and anyway it would need from you a little bit more than average person can manage. So what I want to share is where I got the idea from the waterfall is the digital world, because since January 2019 Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin blockchain, and the first Bitcoin transaction was done, the blockchain was started. But I know that even 2 years before that, few academics and one young IT engineer started to build blockchain company for professional use in Estonia already 2 years before Bitcoin started. So let's say blockchain world has about 20 years of lifespan so far. And I've been in part of crypto quite seriously for the last 10 years, also mainly related from the marketing perspective as well. I was looking for opportunity to combine one with another. But what happened was usually that we try to find something that we can see has a potential to grow, but it has also potential to fall. And when the fall happens in the crypto blockchain space, you usually have nothing left because there is no hardware, there is no physical stuff that you have purchased. There is nothing. So you can spend your time and money and have in a year nothing left. And that is what happens to 95% of the crypto projects. But still, we know that there is much higher possibility to gain, to be successful. It's much more easy to access. And just the question is, what is that we need to be aware of? Where do we need to look? And where are those fundamental values in blockchain space? And yes, there are fundamental values, because whatever we're using in blockchain technology or in crypto transactions or in trading or whatever you are doing, what we are eventually using is some crypto assets that somebody has generated, somebody has produced, or we call it mining or minting, depends which crypto it is. And mining has been here almost since the day one. And these are the fundamental values in the crypto space. And now we can already see, okay, there is some chance, because 10 plus years ago everybody could take their laptop and start to mine bitcoins or other coins which just became, and it was quite easy. Let's forget it, it's not possible anymore. Nowadays only very big mining farms can survive, and those who are most innovative, the biggest ones, they are very profitable still. But you have to be innovative and you have to grow, and you have to do it in a way that you keep some edge in the developing space and in strategy among the others. And here I would like to talk about HashNet. This is a company I get familiar just 2 months ago, but thanks to my very good business partner Martin. By the way, he's also Estonian, but working globally everywhere in the world, mainly in Dubai, in Asia. He knows the owner of HashNet, Ian Assa. It's a young entrepreneur from South America who started in 2022 company that is not mining only Bitcoin, but they are mining 6 different coins. And what they did, because Ian had very good reputation already in crypto space, because he built and sold 2 very big blockchain projects with a asset value over hundreds and hundreds of millions. And he started a third company, HashNet, with a target of building sustainable business for clients and for themselves by mining different cryptos and doing it very smartly, using AI, using analysis, and using options to switch between cryptos that currently or at that moment will produce more profit than the other. So that took 4 years. That gave in a result of 9,400 plus bitcoins mined. Clients got bitcoins paid out every 8 hours every day. In today's value, this is almost $600 million worth of bitcoins. Back then it was even higher when the Bitcoin price was higher. And out of that profit, the company has purchased the mining facility with the mining computers, ASIC computers, in a value of excess of $300 million. So the company has a real value with machines of $300 million. And globally, they have 3 facilities, one in Africa, 2 in States at the moment. And because the company proved the strategy, the success, the profits, again, it was average 11% over 4 years, from which they paid a half to the customers. So they decided it's enough for practice. Now let's go serious and open door for everybody. So they opened door for retail 2 months ago in April 2026, and the target is to move from the 5th position today on the market to become number 1 in a few years. So why retail? Because if you go to cinema, if you go to a restaurant, you taste something you like, you will tell it to your friends immediately, 10 people at least. With a movie or with a restaurant, you usually don't get any referral referral, feedback or referral, commissions out of that. This company is doing it differently. If you refer HashNet based on your good results, based on your good experience, the company will pay for you. About that, we'll talk in the next episode. But this is the most straightforward and fastest way to grow, because it's the physical feedback from you to your friend. That is the best marketing channel ever. Whatever people think, this just works. And with that strategy, company is targeting to be #1 and the biggest mining facility soon in the world. And this is called community mining, or liquid HashNet. Liquid HashNet. Liquid mining, let's say. So why it's important for us, for you? Well, now we go back to the waterfall. The waterfall is like the mining pool. Mining pool is a combination of miners, a facility where people can, or companies, whoever, can connect their mining machines and mine different cryptos. So mining pools just make this work efficiently, and the mining pool is like a waterfall, and the computers that are connected to the mining pool, they are like the turbines that generate electricity, just roughly to speak. And what HashNet has, it is mining 6 different cryptos with 4 different hardware, 4 different computers. And what they can do, they can, thanks to AI, which is trained over 4 years, they can check the statistics for each different crypto and the market conditions and so on, to decide which one is most beneficial to mine at the moment. And they can switch in milliseconds between the different cryptos and between the different mining pools, because mining pools also has different performance characteristics at different times. So here you can see in real time from your back office that in 24 hours AI has made 16 switches to improve the performance, and in June it has done 541 switches to improve the statistics. According to Ian, HashNet is the only company who is capable of doing this, nobody else. The profit in June is 6.5%, which is below the average, but we know the crypto has been falling in June, so that's expected. Over the years, the company has built the reserve fund, where he can deliver the promises, the payouts, in case this month's performance is not good enough. So that's why they have the special fund in place that guarantee even when the month is not so good, because some bad months come in between. But in general, the spring of 2026 has been very good, and the average performance or the profit has been 2 to 3 times higher than the 4 years average. So very high profits. And here every person can create their account in minutes. There is no KYC needed. It's fully decentralized, and everybody can see the statistics and can check the performance of the mining pools in real time from your back office. So that's full transparency. You can see statistics for each coin separately. We'll not go into details. You can do it later. We can do the session next time. But here you can see we have 7 different mining pools, from which the 5 are the biggest one in the world. Ant pool, spider pool, F2 pool, and so on. And you can see the statistics in real time from your back office. So no second guessing. Everything is here in front of your eyes. And in average, mining pools take 4% fee for the service. But because Ian has a very good negotiator, and it has a very big volume and turnover also, he has negotiated average 1% fee for the services. So 4 times less than the rest of the world is paying. Again, that's a competitive advantage among the other mining facilities. And guess what? The profit is not held by the company or by the owner. This profit is spread to us, to members. Where exactly it goes, I will tell you in the next video. But this profit that the company makes, we members get directly to us. Today, the company is expanding, of course, the performance and hosting on the other countries, namely in Norway and in Abu Dhabi. In Abu Dhabi, they will get very good electricity price of 2 cents per kilowatt. Normally, we have about 4 cents per kilowatt, which is also way better than the market average. So that is again competitive advantage in front of other mining pools. And basically here is that what you need to know. Now, every person in the planet who, of course, has heard about it, has the advantage to just sign up, and it takes about less than a day's salary to start your own mining facility, which means you are buying a part of those machines or 4 of those machines for yourself, and they will produce for you bitcoins every 8 hours for the next 4.5 years. Once you start, it will not stop, and it will keep working for 4.5 years, just for $150 plus. Of course, you can start with bigger amount, which is even better advice, but in case many people don't have, but they're looking for an opportunity, how I can start my business, how I can expand something, how I can earn something, how I can do something in long term, and if I don't have much to spare, here you can take full advantage of the 4-year development, and now open to every person on the planet, to start their own mining empire, to build it up, to earn from that, which is again a topic for the next video. But the most important, to be a part of creating the essential values, the fundamental values on what the whole crypto space is built on. And these offers don't last forever, of course, until the next Bitcoin halving. It's just 2 years away. That's the best time now to build, to acquire Bitcoins, and to build a community around yourself. And again, now you want somebody who is producing the values that the rest of the blockchain world, the crypto world, is using. You are making them. And what you want to do with this is just for yourself, or you want to build a community, or whichever way you want to create it. These are the options we can go through together, and I can advise you how to take the maximum out of it. So I hope you liked the overview, how to start. Before I will finish, I would say that because of the spring, very good results from the spring 2026, the company is giving an higher return offer to our members until the 25th of July, which is from 7.5 to 8.3% per month. So this is a limited offer. The standard rate is 5 to 5.5% per month, which is not bad at all. But currently, because the company has generated a lot of reserve from very good months in the spring, he can offer better returns. That of course is good to use for yourself and also offer to your friends around. So yeah, that's the topic for the next video. I hope you enjoyed this overview. I'm sure it opened your mind a little bit where actually the safest opportunities are hidden in the crypto space, and these are the things that people usually don't consider as something that can be used or is safe to use, or let's say is accessible to use, but it is now. So take your time, make your account, ask questions. I have my own channel on Telegram, and I use Facebook as another channel, and YouTube as the third one. So these are the places where you can see information about HashNet, and yeah, just get back to me. I will help you all the way and answer all your questions. And if needed, we'll make Zoom calls, make freeway calls, whatever you need to feel safe, to get started. Because remember, you are as safe, or you are as good as how much you can help people around you improve their life and give them strategy and security for the future. Think about it. This is something, when I learned and understand some years ago, changed my life forever. If you can help somebody to get better, to feel safe, to improve their life, this will come back to you in a big way. See you soon. Bye bye.